Dillons heard of this new information, they filed a petition to exhume their son's body for a second autopsy. This time, Dr. Mihalikas performed the autopsy. Dr. Mihalikas discovered that the direction of the wound track was in a downward direction at a 45-degree angle. The shot came from the right of Martin Dillon and went through Dillon's heart and left lung.
The wound track is wrong if the gun had dropped and then shot him. We would either have a perfectly backward or an upward wound track. Here, this was a sharply downward and very angulated from right to left.
Authorities could no longer ignore the evidence, and on June 26, 1995, Martin Dillon's death was formally declared a homicide. The next day, Dr. Stephen Scher and his wife Pat returned to Pennsylvania to hold a news conference. Scher told reporters he was innocent and still maintained that Dillon was chasing a porcupine and fell, accidentally shooting himself in the chest.
The last I saw Marty Dillon alive, he was moving away from me up the end of this trail towards where we had just been. And I just waited there for him to come back or to tell me to do something else. I heard a click and a shotgun blast. And I think I yelled out, "You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn," teasingly, and then nothing.
Steve is not capable of the things they've accused him of. I've known him and lived with him for 17 years. He's not capable of this.
Is it true that you two had an affair?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
To claim that they've got a murder case, they've had 19 years to investigate it. They've had investigators, all the state police, they've had their autopsy and everything else. Their move next, and we challenge them.
The challenge was accepted. Dr. Stephen Scher was arrested and charged with the murder of Martin Dillon. 2 decades after his death, Martin Dillon would finally get his day in court. 21 years after the shooting death of Martin Dillon, Stephen Scher sat in a courtroom on trial for the murder of his former friend. According to the prosecution, Martin Dillon knew that Scher was having an affair with his wife and told him that day, while skeet shooting, that he had talked it over